right, welcome to the last day of Full Sail Brewery Week here for Poppin Caps. We're at Town Line Fine Wine, Spirits and Beer in Stratford. Steve, my buddy here, and I am Begley from ctboom.com. We're going to finish out the week with Full Sail's Amber, which is one of the most popular from the brewery. So tell us about it.
Amber style often gets criticized that it's kind of a wishy-washy style. It's between a maltier style and a lighter style. Some people do an amber style on purpose, and that's when you can have actually a really nice beer with good balance, a little bit more malt character, but something that's really well made and worth having. And Full Sail does a really good job with their amber. It's kind of one of their beers that gets some renown.
Because I got to say, I agree. It's one of those things where if I'm in a bar, I'm going to get an IPA, or I'm going to get, it's very rare that I'm like, oh, I should have the amber.
Yeah.
So, it's just one of those things that, unless I try a really good one, so.
Right. So, well, here.
Let's try it.
Let's get one for you.
Pop it open. So it's a little darker than the other beers we've tried this week.
Yep. Yeah.
Because it's the amber.
It's the amber, so it's got a higher malt content to it.
Right.
So yeah, you do get that kind of that darker color, brown kind of red amber color.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Give it a go.
Yeah, I don't hate the amber. So that's I mean, not to compare beers to steaks.
Right.
But I love steaks too. So steaks and beers are my thing.
Yeah.
And I always get the ribeye and the fillet.
Okay.
So I never get the strip. So I never get the New York strip. But every once in a while, I'll try the strip and I'll be like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the amber to my IPA and my other beers I always get.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's good. It's tasty.
Yeah, you get a little bit more sweetness to it from the higher malt content.
Right.
But it's still light in weight. You're not, it's not an overly heavy style of beer. So, good balance. We're still in August, so it's still hot out. You don't necessarily want to be you don't want to be down in a porter or a stout right about now.
Yeah.
So I think they do a good job just hitting that note really well.
Awesome. Well, that wraps up our Full Sail Brewery Week. They are the featured brewery here at Town Line Fine Wine, Spirits and Beer in Stratford. So for the whole month of August, they're the featured brewery. So they have some great beers, so come try them out. And then next week, we're going to get back to our bombers. So we've been starting this bomber collection theme here at Town Line, where if you grab these giant, they have these big bottles of beer, and they have so many of them too. I've started my collection. Steve has his giant collection here in the store that you saw at the beginning of the video. So you want to start your collection. So next week, we're going to feature bombers that are very rare, that you've never seen before, that are kind of, cool kind of flavors, cool labels, cool things that you can't find anywhere else except for right here at Town Line. So tune in next week. We're going to continue our bomber collection for Poppin Caps here at Town Line Fine Wine, Spirits and Beer in Stratford. For Poppin Caps, I am Begley, this is Steve, and we'll see you next week.